Yeah, so Downer is a trans-Tasman engineering business. It spans everything from transport, road infrastructure, energy and utilities, and government services and integrated facilities management. I'm a part of the group finance team, or the group CFO office. I'm the group financial controller. Yeah, so I was tasked by the group CFO to make a series of recommendations around the annual reporting process, and we were looking for digital solutions that would improve not only the collation and creation of our reporting, but also the feedback loop from the executive. Well, actually, we had a colleague in our investor relations, head of investor relations, Mel Lafayette, and she had used the Workiva tool in her other roles, and it came highly recommended. And I actually pulled together the business case and did research of my own in terms of against the group finance requirements and what we were looking for. It sort of talks to the sort of level of global organisations that are using it today. Yeah, so that's an easy question. I mean, we did go through a competitive tender process per our Downer standard, and we I guess investigated three potential partners, and VantagePoint was one of those three. But what really stood out was the VantagePoint team were very positive. They were very keen for the business, and they showed from the outset an ability to listen to us as a customer and work with us, and thankfully that sort of played through throughout the project. Look, I mean, straight away, everyone who comes into the environment, there's positive feedback from a usability perspective, from a look and feel perspective, but also people who are effectively technical experts in the field of annual reporting. Really sort of brings Downer right up to date with the latest cloud-based reporting platforms, and and also that we did or completed the project in such a short time frame, with a high degree of risk per se, but the feedback's been really positive, facing all those challenges and usability. Yeah. Just from a VantagePoint perspective, look, it was really positive. I'd like to say that VantagePoint were really responsive to any challenges we faced. Yourself, James, as project manager, was owned the project timeline and the deliverables. Were flexible in meeting sort of movements in the timeline, and so the project management and the design, gathering requirements. VantagePoint experts like Keenan in terms of mapping the data. They're all fantastic. So great collaboration in terms of the VantagePoint team. I really enjoyed working with VantagePoint. I mean, it was a real collaborative effort, very positive effort, a lot of energy all the way through the project from beginning to end. And VantagePoint were there at the end of the project to celebrate our success, and they were equally as invested to see a positive outcome. So look, I would highly recommend VantagePoint as a Workiva integration partner, now and well into the future.